Hey, I'm Yadi. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm going to be reacting to the Met Gala outfits, which is not the type of videos that I usually do. I usually post videos that raise awareness about living with a chronic illness and videos to help out other people that have chronic illnesses, like to give them tips and show them how to navigate it all. But lately I've been just feeling very overwhelmed with everything, like having to do with my health and the doctors and whatnot, so I figured I would try to do something a bit more like fun. And I've always been into fashion ever since I was a girl. And I always used to think like that I would maybe be like a stylist or something, which is why I want to do this video. I have been following the Met Gala like year after year online, so I figured this year, since I have my channel, I would take advantage and give my reactions to the different looks. So the theme for this year's Met Gala was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. So it was dedicated to the fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld. For those of you who don't know, he was like the creative director, I believe, for Chanel for like a long time. And I know that there was a lot of controversy surrounding that because of the different things that he had said over the years. He had made some comments that were like misogynistic, fatphobic, so like a lot of people were like rightfully angry about, you know, them making him the theme. I guess like the thing is, I mean, you can't deny he was very good at his job, but at the same time, you know, do you want to be honoring someone who, you know, had these thoughts, these ideas? But I mean, for me, this is just about like the fashion, like following what the different celebrities wore. I'm not like a fan of Karl Lagerfeld. I don't believe in any of the stuff that he said. I just want to look at celebrities, you know, being fancy and over the top, and, you know, just have some fun critiquing, you know, rich people doing rich people things. So the first person I'm going to be looking at, I just pulled up like the photos on the Vanity Fair website just to see all the different outfits, and the first one that came up was Naomi Campbell. She wore a pink Chanel dress, which, you know, was to be expected if the theme is Karl Lagerfeld, which I really liked. I mean, at first I kind of thought it might be a bit like subdued, like a little bit more basic, because when you think Met Gala, you know, you always think of these like very over the top dramatic type looks, like the type that, you know, Lady Gaga has been known for in the past, Rihanna, like Zendaya with the light up like Cinderella dress. Those are really the types of looks that you associate with the Met Gala. So like this dress for me, like at first kind of seemed a bit more simple, but like then I kind of looked it over and I don't know, I like it. First off, like if you guys notice, like if you watch the Met Gala red carpet, it was a whole bunch of like white and black, like basically pretty much every single celeb, with the exception of like a handful, like a couple of them wore color, but most of them were like black and white looks, which, you know, if you know like Karl Lagerfeld, like that's kind of, you know, his signature look, with the, you know, white button down, the dark sunglasses, his hair in a ponytail. So like I get why celebrities kind of did that, but also like, you know, he was director for Chanel. Chanel had colorful designs, you know, if you look over their stuff over the years, they had like colorful, you know, dresses and outfits and looks. So this whole like everyone just deciding to do black and white was just kind of boring for me. So I really appreciated like Naomi Campbell's pink dress. I like the silver detailing. It's very like, it adds a bit more, it makes it more like oomph. Obviously, like, she looks stunning in it, like her hair, her makeup, everything. She looks like a goddess. So I like this look. This is a yes for me. And also, like, it's funny because I see a lot of people online were talking about how Karl Lagerfeld hated pink, and it's like Chanel used pink. Like, I don't know, maybe he did say that, like, I'm sure he did, but people are acting like, oh, all these celebrities wore pink to stick it to Karl Lagerfeld, and I'm like, I don't know. I think maybe they just wanted to wear pink. I mean, I don't think he would have been that mad about it. Like I said, Chanel used pink, so I don't know. It just kind of, it's one of those like dumb things that's like one person says it online and then everybody just runs with it, and now it's like a thing. Like, Karl Lagerfeld hated pink. All the celebrities who wore pink were trying to stick it to him, and like, big F you to Karl. And it's just like, I don't think it's that deep, but you know, think what you want. So the second look is Billie Eilish in her, you know, kind of black dress with like lace and tulle, like detail, like the lace on like the neckline, and then like kind of goes down, and there's a lot of like detailing. There's like beading, which I like. I don't know, for Billie Eilish, I feel like, I'm not sure if it like matches a theme, which is like a thing for me, because I feel like if you're gonna be invited to the Met Gala, you should try to follow the theme. I mean, like, with the exception of this year, you know, obviously because of, you know, like I said, he was problematic, but like every other year, I feel like it's like celebrities don't know how to follow like rules or themes. Like, if I was invited to a costume party or something, which is essentially what the Met Gala is, like, I would want to follow the theme. I would want to follow the theme first off. Second of all, I would try to make, like, find a look that's, you know, kind of like eye-catching and draws attention, but at the same time something that follows the theme. I feel like these celebrities, they just don't, either like they don't care, or I don't know, maybe their stylists, like, they don't bother to look it up, but so many people just don't follow the theme. So that's kind of like a thing with me. Like, I appreciate the looks that actually like follow the theme, like I said, with the exception of this year, because I know, like, you know, obviously because of, you know, him being such a you know, controversial person, but usually I appreciate more when the looks follow the theme. And Billie Eilish, I mean, I can't really tell. I mean, it is like, it's very edgy and dark, so I like that. It's very much her. It is like dramatic. It's black, but it's not boring, which is, you know, an issue that some people had, with everything looking like very bland, basic, boring. And I do like this look. The next look is Kristen Stewart, which, I mean, you know, like, Kristen Stewart, she's a Chanel girly, you know, she's like an ambassador for them, so, you know, obviously she would know like how to wear something that fits with the theme. She did like a whole kind of like menswear inspired look, which I do like. I do appreciate, you know, a woman in a suit on the red carpet, but I don't really know if I was feeling this look from her. I like the top part of it, like the blazer and the shirt, which I know a lot of people did, like the whole like white shirt with the tie. I like that part. I just don't, I'm not sure if the pants aren't doing it for me. I think, like, just with the top, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't go together for me. And then like the shoes, I will just say I don't like the shoes, but yeah, I mean, I guess, like I said, it's in theme. I don't know, it's not really, I would say this is a no for me. Like, I love Kristen Stewart, but this is a no. The next look is Florence Pugh, And I have to say, when I first saw her, I was like stunned because of the buzz cut. Like, it looks so good on her. Like, I was speechless when I saw her. I was like, wow. Like, see, this is the type of thing that I expect um when I'm like looking at Met Gala outfits. I expect something like bold and daring, like her like buzzing her hair for it. um the dress, I'm kind of iffy on. I mean, it does, I guess it's like the top, like this U-shaped thing that kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of awkward. But I do like the rest of the silhouette, like the skirt of the dress. I like how it's flowy. I even like the tie, like the black tie here. I just don't know, like I said, just the top silhouette is just kind of awkward. And I like the headpiece that she wore, like on the buzzed head. I don't know, I just think that's very, like, it's very eye-catching. I don't know, I feel like because of the buzz cut, like, I just have to give it a yes, just because, I don't know, it makes the whole look. She looks stunning. I mean, I can't argue with that. Next up, we have Stephanie Sue, I believe her name is. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I don't know how to pronounce it. And her look is definitely, like, goes with the theme, with, like I said, the whole, like, collared shirt with the tie and the black and white color scheme. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, I feel like it's not really my thing. I will say I love the makeup, like the black lip with the graphic white eyeliner. I love that. Like, yeah, that's like a definite kind of like Met Gala type makeup look. I just don't know if the dress is doing it for me. But, I mean, she looks good. I don't know, I would say. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it does look good. It's just, I guess I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, she looks good. She definitely, you know, came in and did the damn thing, so. Okay, so now we have Dua Lipa, and I believe she was one of the co-chairs for, you know, this year's Met Gala. So, you know, obviously you expect the co-chair to, like, kind of go big and, you know, obviously follow the theme. Kind of like Blake Lively last year, she was co-chair, and she definitely, like, you know, came in, she slayed, and, you know, she just did the damn thing. Dua Lipa, I have to say, she's wearing Chanel, so obviously it's on theme, but I feel like the dress, I don't know, it seems a little bit boring to me. Like, I like the silhouette of it. I like the, like, how it's kind of like almost like a corset on top, and then like the bottom kind of like it's flowy skirt, like very, it's giving like very like ball gown type. It's just like the fact that it's white and has no other like detailing on it, and the color, like, it's just white, and I think like with a little bit of either black or like navy, like it almost looks like this, it's like the stitching or something, and I don't know, it's not doing it for me. I mean, like I said, she's on theme, but I feel like she could have done more. Like, she could have incorporated color in, like, with her accessories or something. I feel like people don't realize, like, Met Gala, like I said, it's like a costume party. You know, you can bring in props, accessories, something to kind of elevate the look, because this one is just kind of, it's boring. And I love Dua Lipa, I love her music, but this one just wasn't it for me, so I would say this is a no. Now, I also wanted to talk about some of the men's fashion that we saw, because, well, I feel like for Met Gala, most of the time, like, most of the men tend to do, like, boring, bland, you know, black suit. but I feel like this year we definitely had some that were very different, kind of more dramatic, more out of the usual. So I wanted to look at some of the men's fashion also to see like some of the more daring looks that we saw. First off, I wanted to say like probably my favorite of the men's looks was I'm gonna try to say this correctly. I looked up how to say it because I don't want to mispronounce, but you know I might not say it right. Kiwei Kwan. His whole outfit was just what I would picture from, you know, when someone says the theme is Karl Lagerfeld. You could tell he drew inspiration from Karl Lagerfeld himself. If you know like how Karl Lagerfeld usually dressed, you know, this look is very much inspired by his signature look, and I don't know, he looks amazing. He looks great, and I appreciate that he didn't just go with like just another boring black suit like 99% of the men that go to Met Gala do. I really like obviously the striped suit, the leather gloves, the sunglasses, which you know are iconic, and Karl Lagerfeld's signature look. Even like the little like pin on his tie and the rings, I don't know, everything just kind of seems to go very well together. I feel like this is very, like, if you're looking for who like followed the theme and did it in a way that, you know, looks good, then his look was the best. I also wanted to talk about Pedro Pascal, the internet's daddy. His look was definitely bold. It was definitely one of the more you know, out there looks that we saw from the men. And first off, I want to say I appreciate the color, like the red. I like it. It's definitely giving. The whole look overall, though, I'm not sure I'm like into it. I think it's like the shorts that I'm not. I mean, I appreciate that he did something different. You know, most of the men wear like pants, but I don't know. I just feel like with the shirt and the shorts, I don't know, it's not terrible, but it's not my favorite look. But you know, obviously it's Pedro. We love him. Whatever he wears, he looks daddy is what matters. So I guess, you know, it might not be my favorite look, but you know, he's still slayed. So I'll give that to him. Another one of the more talked about looks was Bad Bunny's look, and I don't know, it was definitely one of my favorites, which I'm surprised about because I don't usually like Bad Bunny's like fashion sense. I don't know, this is probably controversial or whatever, but I feel like to me Bad Bunny is like the Latino Harry Styles. Like he just like likes to wear, you know, kind of like more feminine clothing to draw attention, and kind of, I feel like that's his whole like shtick. Which, I mean, I don't really care about. Like, I don't care about assigning gender to clothing. If you want to, you know, you're a man, you want to wear skirts and stuff, that's fine. I don't care. It's just, like, it's not done in a way that's, like, I feel like it's done, instead of, like, to look good, he just does it in a way to, like, draw attention. Which I feel like is, like, Harry Styles' thing also. It's almost like he looks for the most ridiculous looks and then just puts them on and everybody's like, oh my god, he's wearing a skirt, he's wearing a dress, and it's like, you know. And obviously I don't even want to get into the whole like queer baiting aspect of it, because, you know, I'm just gonna stay in my lane. But yeah, I mean, like I said, he's just, to me, he's like the Latino Harry Styles. I don't really care for either of them, and I've never really liked any of his looks, but this one, I feel like this is his best look. The suit, like, because, you know, obviously the front, it looks like a normal suit, And then you have the like the shawl with the roses, which I feel like is very on theme. Like I said, a lot of people did the whole like roses type thing. And obviously the statement kind of comes from the back, which is like, you know, it's backless. You can see his back with like the chain and then with the shawl wrapped around it. I don't know, I just love that. I just think it's iconic. It's definitely, it's a look. I love that. I think, you know, like I said, this might be his best look. It's probably gonna be his best look ever. Yeah, I don't know. I think he definitely won with this one. So here we have Salma Hayek in a red dress, which, you know, is beautiful. She looks amazing in it. She's gorgeous, just, you know, in anything, but she absolutely looks gorgeous in this dress. I love that it's red, you know. I love anybody that wore any type of color, considering everybody else decided to just, you know, we don't need color this year. So I love this. I think it looks gorgeous on her. I love the contrast with like the leather on the top and then the like tulle on the bottom, the long flowy skirt, the bow that wraps around like the middle, kind of like a belt, and then like the pearls, like the pearl straps that kind of go like off the shoulder. I love that. It's very, you know, unique and ties into the theme. I mean, I guess that's like the thing. I'm not sure if this look like fits the theme, but I almost don't care because we've gotten so very little like outfits with color that it's like, you know, this is, you know, it's dramatic, it's out there, it looks good. It's not like too like over the top ridiculous. It looks good on her. It's flattering on her. She looks stunning. I don't know. For me, it's a win. I like this look. Next we have Doja Cat. Her look was inspired by Carl's cat. Okay, like honestly, like just, you know, just gonna say it. I don't like it. It reminds me of that Cats movie from a couple of years ago that everybody was dragging because everybody was saying like, I don't know, like ridiculous or something. That's what this is reminding me of. And like the dress is pretty. I like the tail of it. I like how it flows down. It kind of like cascades like a waterfall when she's like standing on the steps. But like the whole cat thing is just, like the makeup where they made her look like a cat. It's giving Cats, the musical, like the movie that they did, and I don't know. I don't like that. It freaks me out if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know. That's a no for me. And I know a lot of people liked it, but I don't know. It's not really. It's just not for me. So this was probably the most, I guess, extra outfit that we had this year, which is, you know, Jared Leto in his furry suit, his cat suit of Chopin, Karl Lagerfeld's cat, which, I mean, it's not like, you know, kind of like glamorous, not like a glamorous look, but I don't know, I find it amusing. Like, to me, it was just funny. Like, and I know a lot of people, like, you know, there's like drama surrounding Jared Leto. I think he has like a cult or whatever. I don't want to get into that. Like, I don't support him or whatever, but I thought that the cat suit was funny. And see, like, the difference is, like, because, like I said, the Doja Cat one reminded me of the Cats musical. This one is just, like, it's cute, it's funny, you know, it's giving, like, furry suit, and I don't know, I just thought, you know, it's something over the top that you would expect from the Met Gala, you know, like, from some of the more, like, over the top looks, more dramatic looks. And then his second look, because he did first he walked the carpet with the catsuit and then he took it off, which, you know, I also like that because I feel like we're really missing those, like the iconic like transition looks that we get sometimes. Like I said last year, Blake Lively like kind of turned her dress inside out and it was like a different color and style, which was, you know, one of those kind of statement looks that we expect from the Met Gala. Somebody like changing halfway through the red carpet at the Met Gala. I live for those moments. And we didn't really get that except for, I think, this Jared Leto, where he took off his catsuit and then revealed his outfit underneath, which I have to say the outfit underneath is kind of a no for me. I'm not really into it. I mean, it's all black, you know, like I said, it goes with what everybody else is doing. Obviously, it's not just a boring black suit like most of the men are doing, but I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like the silhouette of it. I feel like it's just, like, it's too much contrasting things going on that they just don't go together. For me, the cat suit is a yes, just because, like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's funny, it's amusing to me. The second look is a no for me. Now we have one of the queens of Met Gala looks, Rihanna, and I believe she arrived like really late. I didn't even see her look until like way later. I almost thought she hadn't gone, but I don't know, like for me, I feel like with the floral like cape thing on top, I guess I like it. It's not one of my favorites, but I guess I like it. But once she removes like the floral stuff, like the shawl or whatever, and it turns into the dress, I feel like the dress is kind of like the silhouette is just kind of basic for me. Like, you know, it's just a basic, you know, with the straps and the silhouette of it, it's, I don't know, it just seems kind of, compared to her other looks where she's gone like very, like she's gone the extra mile. She's had some of the most iconic like Met Gala looks. So like this compared to that is just kind of underwhelming for me. I don't know. I don't really like it. I'm just not feeling it. I mean, if I'm really honest, I saw her post a picture, I think it was like a couple of days before the Met Gala, in like head to toe Chanel, where she's wearing like this this Chanel like furry look. Let me look it up. To me, I liked her Instagram look better than her Met Gala look. I don't know, it's just, I feel like this is more unique. Like, I feel like this is more like what I would expect from her at the Met Gala. Because, like, I feel like nobody else did something like this. Like, with the fur and, like, the Chanel shades with, like, the iconic logo on them. That's just, I don't know. That would have been a slay to me. I love that look. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's giving everything to me. With the hat also, and, like, I don't know, she just looks like a bad bitch. But the Met Gala look is just, like I said, it's just kind of, compared to her other look, it's not as much of an effort as her other looks. So yeah, I feel like this one is a no for me. So lastly, I wanted to share my like top favorite of the night looks that I thought just like outdid everybody else. I want to start off with, because I have more than one, like it was kind of hard for me to pick. I feel like this one comes in second place, which is Jenna Ortega, and her look is it's very on theme, first of all, and second of all, I really like the whole aesthetic of it. It's, you know, like I said, she did the collared shirt, but she made it, you know, unique with the dress, like the silhouette of the dress, the kind of like, you know, the blazer on top, the cropped blazer. Also, I feel like it matches her personal style. I do feel like we've seen something similar from her. Like, I know ever since she did, you know, Wednesday, you know, the Netflix series, she's been kind of wearing these type of looks, but like I said, it looks good. It's amazing. It's one of the better looks. I just love the design of it. I love everything. The ruffles on the dress, I love how it's like asymmetrical, how it's like short in the front and in the back it kind of goes out into like has a long tail. I love the chain with the pearls on it that goes around the whole dress. The shoes with the socks, I don't know, like the whole thing just really comes together. And the fact that the sleeves, she has like a thumb hole, like this, it's almost like a glove, the sleeves. I don't, and then with the hair and the makeup, she looks gorgeous. She looks amazing. This is definitely one of the top tier looks from this year's Met Gala. Props to her. These last two looks to me are tied for my favorite. I couldn't really choose because I love them both so much. So the first one is Ava Max in her white gown. She looks, honestly, she looks like royalty. I'm like, I can't speak. I'm stunned by how radiant she looks. This whole outfit, like the gown, and then just like the accessories with the, I think it's like a headband, the pearl headband, and then the shawl, how the sleeves go down and have like the pearls throughout. I don't know, I love this dress. I'm in love with this dress. If I could, I would marry this dress. I think it's jaw-dropping. I absolutely loved it. I feel like this look isn't talked about enough. It was just, I don't know, I'm like blown away by how amazing she absolutely looks. I absolutely love this dress. It's definitely on theme, and like I said, she looks like royalty. She looks like a queen getting ready for her coronation. I don't know, I love it. And for the last look, Anne Hathaway, who, for me, like I said, I feel like her and Ava Max tied for me for favorite looks. I feel like she definitely, like, if you had to give an award to like best dress, Anne Hathaway, it goes to Anne Hathaway. She, like, when you picture Chanel, I feel like this look is what you would picture, you know, the tweed, the pearls, like the flowers, but the fact that the, you know, the dress, like the silhouette of it, the slit down the leg, and how it's like, how it's being, it seems like it's being held by those pins. Like, it's just, honestly, it's extraordinary. Like, how did they even come up with that? It's amazing. The fact that, you know, the designer managed to, I think her dress is Versace. The fact that they managed to do, like, reinvent like a tweed dress to make it look like Chanel, but also completely like new and modern. Like, I feel like this is it. I absolutely love it. It's giving everything to me. The dress, the gloves, the hair, the makeup, the necklace, the shoes, absolutely everything. I mean, Anne Hathaway, we have to give props to her. She's like very, you know, fashion savvy. I've seen some of her looks. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen her her outfit from, she was like at a Valentino show, I think, dressed in Valentino pink. That outfit is just like chef's kiss. I'm in love with it. I would give anything to wear something like that. And this look is definitely, you know, goes along with the whole, like I said, she's a fashionista, she's an icon, she's definitely someone to, you know, look to for things of that nature. She definitely won. And that's it for this year's Met Gala. I want to know what you guys thought. Who were your favorites, not so favorites? Who did you think had like hideous outfits? I don't know. Who did you love? Who did you hate? let me know in the comments down below. And I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing something a little bit different from me. Fashion has always been something that has interested me. So if you guys did like this video, I would love to do more videos having to do with fashion, even like videos that kind of tie into the whole chronic illness thing, like, you know, types of clothes and looks you can wear if you have, you know, feeding tubes. I know sometimes that can be kind of hard, tricky, and I was thinking of doing a video like that. Obviously I'm still gonna be doing my usual videos, you know, my chronic illness vlogs and, you know, my videos with like tips and like information and stuff like that. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.